kiosk right there. They sell coffee and stuff.
Just like right over there.
They sell like scones, fruit, and milk. So.
Is it good coffee?
It is? Yeah, it's actually.
Did you put the sugar and cream?
I don't know what I expected from hotel coffee, but
enough.
I've had worse in Portland. So.
This is why I was so
So you're from Portland?
because I need.
I live in Washington, work in Portland.
I live down in Corral.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I was going to school down in OSU.
Right. Where do you live? You live local.
I live in northern San Diego County, so basically San Diego, about 45 minutes away from me. Which is really nice.
It's really far.
I know from everybody. No, to be honest, like most of the BerryTubers are from the northwest, and I always feel kind of alone. I got like 2 other BerryTubers around, so we do hit up some really good places, but it's just.
There's not a lot of BerryTubers in like LA or something. You can't drive like
I
the rip
don't
to
think
there.
there's many
There's a lot of
BerryTubers
northern LA. I mean, like Sugar Grape and them up there, but like
above LA. And LA's.
we've got this weird like clustering in like Oregon and Washington, like a good like
Stick on the
15.
BabsCon then, right?
Well, I was thinking about it, but.
But like the closest con that's ever been to you?
Well, that's the thing is I tried to go to EQLA, and I knew one of the employees there, and I didn't have the opportunity to go. I said, I'm gonna go next year. Well, and then EQLA decided.
They're planning on next year too, so I think. The BabsCon, they're planning on next year. Like, EQLA just trimmed.
So with BabsCon, I'm still debating next year. But I go to my 2 regular conventions every year. From last year, I went to Evergreen and San Diego Comic Con. This year I'll do the same, and depending on how well we do and how much enthusiasm some other members have, we might hit 2 tables next year. And so if that's the case,
Yeah, I mean, if you got enough artists to support it too.
We had a friend Lavender, a plushie maker. She makes beanies and not like that, but basically like little like actual like Beanie Baby style beanies.
Right,
She does them all like custom OC and whatnot.
What's her name?
Lavender extract. DeviantArt.
Is that recording?
Yeah.
And she was wanting to do it this year. She was actually originally planning to do it with us this year. So she had some health issues, so she wasn't able to actually get the product done.
Yeah.
She's actually here, but she wasn't able to get the product on the table.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you could
so I
totally
mean-
get 2 tables, get hurt and something like that.
Yeah,
'cause,
I mean-
like plushies and like little beanie bags take a lot of table space.
Yeah, I mean, she's been selling them for like $50 to $60, and they like sell like hotcakes.
Yeah.
I have 4.
But you said she made that?
No,
Okay, so like
they're,
it's like
I mean,
normal.
they look exactly like what you would imagine like a Beanie Baby pony would
Okay.
look like.
Yeah, no, I've spent a good grip on like a beanie bag version of myself because I'm narcissistic.
it actually looks kind of like the beanie.
Oh yeah?
They got button eyes.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
But actually, it's really cool. I've got 4.
I know the
adorable.
little beanie table over there is just like, it was piled and now it's like half gone.
Yeah, I mean, especially like $50 to $60 with like, I mean, they've got these guys here. They're like doing like $400, which is like that's outside the budget for a large portion of people. And you come in and like, I got a beanie. It's $50. We can also do like custom ones, not here at the show, but we like do a custom one, ship it to you, that kind of stuff. Like I've got my OC, I've got my wife's OC, I've got a Derpy and a Doctor Who's.
It's awesome. So should we do like an official intro or something?
If you want to.
Meh. Alright, well, this is going to be how we're going to do things. Burned, and you are?
My name is JohansRobot.
Yeah.
I'm Jerick.
And they're going to be joining me today in this, I guess, what is an interview? For people who are wondering
Hey,
what's
I have
going
an
on
idea.
right now.
I have an idea. Let's call this series like Conversations with Burned, or Burned Converses with Artists.
And
Casual Burned-versation.
That was bad.
I hear like fire crackling in the background and
Yeah.
it stops the
Yeah,
fire.
we've done that. We've done that.
Green
We've done-
screen, then we can green screen in there.
We've done a Valentine's episode where in the beginning it's like all quiet and dark, and then like slowly like a warm fire glow comes on. You hear like crackle, crackle, crackle.
That's the one with Dusty Cat.
Yeah, and Dusty
Yes.
Cat comes in. Yeah, that was good. That was a good
I think that
episode.
was a perfect. I think that was the first episode I saw.
Oh yeah,
It was a Valentine's
the best episode. to
because
come out.
because he
The
had some
manliest
great
episode.
insight with
He
some of
did.
the
I
artists.
didn't expect that.
No, I still remember when he was talking about Trill. Like this guy could work for Hallmark. Hallmark. That's actually a pretty interesting idea. So I enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, that was the whole Dusty Cat thing. Actually, like knowing a lot about like art and stuff, and especially comic book field,
Yes.
was totally like left field.
Yeah, I listened to some of Dusty Cat's stuff on his podcast, and he's a huge
Yeah,
comic
yeah, I never knew.
nerd. Huge.
And
Like I thought I was a comic book nerd, and he's way hardcore.
Yeah.
hardcore.
Well, it's like one of those. He's the most manliest brony in the world, and he has like the most interesting brony in the world skit, and it kind of totally falls under that, right? Like the most interesting man in the world is also like super like educated about really interesting things, and here's Dusty Cat like, oh, you know, this comic book and obviously the line quality. I'm like, oh.
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
line quality. Line thickness.
We didn't even think of that.
I don't even know if we talked about line width and quality on the show up to that point, and now we talk about it all the time, probably because of Dusty Cat. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Anywho, this table. Obviously, you're selling some lovely art, but I hear that's not all yours.
I would say that about 60% of the art here is mine, but the other 40 is made by community artists. For example, some of the stickers and the patches for sure are Jerick's, and then we have Yellowstone, who's a member of BerryTube. Vice, who comes periodically, very great, talented artist.
Yeah, I love his work.
And again, his line work and his shadowing and his eyelashes are fantastic. And then Wildberry Pop-Tart has a great, I think, has a great sense of line work. And they're all represented here. All people who've been associated with the tube. And
What a name, Wildberry Pop-Tart.
Yes.
Reminds me of Wildberry Princess in a Pop-Tart, and then that's a little dark.
We've got a lot of artists on BerryTube. A crazy amount of really talented people, and it's one of those things that like not everyone has either the means to produce art to come to a con and vend. And it's a nice way of just getting people art out there. Like I've got some friends of mine from the MLP drawing school in the Sticker Basket that I did some art for them and I worked did a collab with them, so I've got some other stuff here too.
That's the coolest thing about your tables. It seems like really community driven, like the unofficial store of BerryTube, and like BerryTube in and of itself is a huge community. I was at the BerryTube meetup last night. I had stopped by, and there's like, there was a room full of people. There was at least 50 people there.
108.
Oh, dear Lord.
So,
We got an active community. BerryTube's about, registered users, we have 3,600 registered users. Active users, we probably have about 100, 200 active users that are there, like you can see them regularly. And then during games nights on the weekends, we have a rotating cast of probably about 500 people. So it gets pretty big. We've got some big names on there like Tay the Pony. We've got Mike the Mike stops by sometimes.
Of course.
Jeff Bridges. Apparently Aviators is now going to stop by.
Like, that's sweet.
So we've got an amazing talented community.
I can tell by your lovely table.
Unfortunately, not everyone is represented here. It would be pretty awesome to get everyone represented here. But
Yeah. I don't know if we mentioned at the beginning of this video, but you were talking about you have a single table and maybe next year you pick up another table.
yeah, if we are still here next year and that people want to keep doing it, tables are reasonably cheap.
Yeah.
If we can do 2 tables, we would totally do 2 tables.
That's kind of been something we've been wanting to do too, is maybe pick up a table and do something with it, but I don't know, we have so much fun doing media-y stuff.
Yeah,
I don't
totally.
feel like we could sit ourselves down for 3 days, you know.
To be fair, like I was an attendee last year. I didn't vend. I was just walking around doing panels and whatnot, and I've had more fun sitting at this table having people come into the cam than I had last year.
Oh, hey, it's a good interview, right? I love myself.
It's great. You meet. It's one of those things that when you're walking, you might miss people. And
Yeah.
At vending hall, you meet everybody.
All right.
I'll probably have. Well, at the end of this call, I'll probably have met like 75 to 80% of everyone.
I found that when I'm walking around, it's really hard to like come up and approach someone because it feels like real life kind of societal norms where it's hard to be like, hi, I am also a brony, let's be friends, and it's a little bit more awkward. But I mean, if like you're sitting down, you're pretty much presenting yourself to be approached.
Yeah.
So I feel like it'd be a lot easier for people to approach you.
Yeah, it's a bit easier for me to be like, hey, how's it going? And not be like, who are you? Why are you talking to me?
Yeah, no, that's an interesting part about the con experience because I know a lot of people talk about that, like what it's like to actually be a vendor, you know?
I have had way more fun doing this than I did last year, which is weird because like last year I went to like panels and I hung out with my friends and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And like Joe Rowe, my friends stopped by, but like I'm not like actively hanging out with like all of BerryTube. But like
You can do it at the night, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys have fun last
Parties.
night?
Yeah, I did.
Alright, that's good to hear.
passing around, I had a set of BerryTube questions that passed around. I got to meet all the tubers.
Oh yeah?
It was a lot of fun.
Did your drawing circle ever happen?
My drawing circle never did happen. We were just too loud. We did try.
It got crazy.
You got crazy? The irony of that situation is we actually had a really, really quiet night, and we went to a little artist meetup gathering thing. That was one of the little panels, like Meet the Artists.
Yeah.
Only a couple of artists showed up, but then a lot of like, I don't know, aspiring artists and stuff actually showed up, and then we all got chatting and all drawing, and then some of the guys from you mentioned the NLP drawing school, a bunch of guys from there, what's his name?
Yeah, Vera Stuper and Grenadier.
Yeah, they were both there, and they were awesome. And then
Grenadier. I call him Grenadier, and it's apparently the wrong way to pronounce it.
yeah, no, they were there and they were great. Also, Dark Flame, who actually spent a lot of time with us there, and he taught us how to draw Luna. I was like, what? So we had a drawing session. That was our night.
I bought a purple thing yesterday, and I'm super excited.
Which one?
The Luna with the flower in her hair, and she's holding the
Oh yeah,
flower.
the crazy glowy
Yeah,
thing.
I'm a huge fan of like dark prints with like bright, like
Really glow
eye
stuff.
catching.
You ever heard of Celebi?
I'm really bad with names.
That's fine. She's like super known for like kind of like darker stuff. Super glowy art.
Cool. I've probably seen it. I browse a lot of DeviantArt, I browse a lot of main songs, so I see a lot of art. I'm just like, I like that. I recognize that. I don't know who does it.
What was favorite? That's me. It's like, oh, that's pretty, a favorite, and then 200 pages of favorites later. So
Yep.
Well, anywho, was there anything that you guys wanted to plug before we kind of wrap this up? Maybe stop by the table in the BerryTube.
Yeah, BerryTube.tv. We are a relatively old group of people. There is drinking involved. Just forewarning.
Yeah, recommended 21 and over only.
21 and over.
Kids. Also, JohansRobot, right?
Yeah, JohansRobot.
You have a DeviantArt, correct?
Correct. I have
Can you
it.
spell it?
Yes, it's JohansRobot, JohansRobot.deviant.com.
Don't mind me while I just order you around. This is an individual podcast hard. Maybe we'll link it, maybe we won't.
And I am Jerick, JERICK.deviantart.com. I post all my past stuff there.
We'll try to link that in the comments. I'll try to be
Cool.
be a good guy. I'm just early in the morning drinking my coffee. It's like, I hate everything. I don't want to do it.
I know that feeling. I woke up at 7 and I was just like, I don't want to be happy.
That's me every day. All right. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thanks for
Thank you,
me.
guys.
I'll show your hands. Be all official. All right. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back. These fellow gentlemen, after we just got done recording, telling me that apparently online on BerryTuber or other Reddit subreddits or something, I apparently have emotes of my face
I can explain.
with hair.
I can explain the
You can
extension.
explain?
So if you ever go on Reddit, there's this, of course, subreddit is called the My Little Pony subreddit. And so when you write comments, you could put, if you're blatantly lying, you could use the AJ lie emote, which is a picture of the AJ lying in the Discord episode. Or if you're happy, there's Twy happy. And
No, all
it's
about the
basically
emotes. I love the emotes. I have JRMB, whatever, expanded emotes, so you can use them on other websites.
So there's basically like 60 emotes, but people say that wasn't enough.
Yeah.
So they made an extension.
Now there's like 10 bajillion
So
thousand.
they made an extension.
We broke
called,
10 grand.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because I remember like My Little Anti-Sonic 1
I don't even
and
know
all
what I should be
those.
searching for.
Tryburn. Just Tryburn. Her hair. There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there you are.
Oh my Christ.
So you can actually go ahead and link it in the chat.
Don't link that.
So if you have this extension called this one is particularly called Berry Motes.
Out soon.
No, go ahead. Go to the subreddit. See how many more there are of it. It's called My Little Hero 23. So check out that subreddit.
Yeah. No. So that's in my and if that's an Aaron Harris subreddit.
My Little Hero 23.
What that's crazy. It got in the global emotes.
It's not in the. So what happened?
Because
It's
Anhero
SR
21 was
subreddit,
a
and then-
dude who I got in a
Subreddit?
hair battle with in
No,
like
SR.
2012.
So this might be maybe.
There might be some
Oh my God,
slightly
more on my face.
unsafe for work stuff.
So this guy, my Anhero 21, I got in a hair battle with him and won. Suck it, Anhero.
How long was the
And
hair?
it was like past my belt.
We need
like, way
to
down.
stand up because I might win. I might have won that hair battle.
It was down to here.
Okay, we're roughly. No, I am taller than you. So
You are taller.
I had hair length down to there as well. Oh, no,
Nice.
okay.
Christ.
But yeah, I didn't know you didn't know about this.
No, I didn't know there's emotes online on my face.
So yeah, I know. No, that's the one that fingered. So that wasn't you. But yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
So you have 3 emotes of your face online.
Apparently you heard it here. Burno1 has emotes on the internet of his face and hair they never knew about. Great. Cut. We're done.